What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another TCR podcast with your one and only Lily Bay
and Impromando.
Impromando in the house. Today feels a little different. I don't know why I have like some sort of like Zen vibe, something a little more relaxed, but I think it is the following. I just dedicated today to the podcast and didn't overthink other things that needed to be done.
Which is always a lot.
So today I was like, you know what? As long as we get this done, the rest is extra. Even though it's currently 4 o'clock already, pero no pasa nada.
Correct.
But yeah, that's what's going on in my head right now. Happy 6 days before Christmas.
Dang.
Hopefully you guys have your presents ready or your holiday plans ready, you know? What's up, babe? Talk to me.
No, I feel like you kind of rushed into this too much. Like you go from A, B, C, D. So let's rewind a little back to why you feel a little more zen today. Like what made you get to that point today? You already spoke to me about it, but
Should I like fully open up? Fully? Nah.
You don't have to go in like 1,000%, right. But just like the
realization.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mando said he had an epiphany.
There
last night, like a moment of realizing everything.
This morning, yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
So pretty much, I noticed that I'm really bad at this, you guys. I'm probably one of the worst that pushes things to the side. We'll do it later.
Miriam, what do you got to say about that?
We'll do it another day. Wait, that could wait. Mm-hmm. Versus if I could get it done in the next 30 seconds, 2 minutes, just do it. And that has pushed me to where I'm at today, 2024, to a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and what they call nowadays anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Right? A lot of things just piling up. Mm-hmm.
Right. So every morning I would wake up and, with a little bit of anxiety and just tired already. My brain like going like, okay, I got to do this, and no peace. There's a post that you posted. Mm-hmm. It was, there's nothing like having slow mornings. And that doesn't I haven't had a slow morning in years. So I have no idea what that feels like, even on vacation.
Yeah.
So yeah, my realization was that I need to, wait, I wrote it down.
Go ahead. We want to know. What
I wrote down is the following. Wait. Don't go nowhere. Don't skip this channel yet.
Well, while Mando looks for that, as he was telling me all of this, right away off grip, he was like, I already know what you're going to tell me, that I told you so, that I've been telling you this forever. And with that said, sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes as your pareja, you don't want to hear that person. And like, it gets annoying.
Yeah.
Being like the same thing over and over being repeated. But last night he had a conversation with somebody else, and that somebody else put it into his own words to where it had a breakthrough for Mando, and it made him realize like, oh shit, this is what Lily has been saying. Yeah. But it makes sense that I've gotten to where I'm at right now because I just let all the little things pile up. Because again, Mando does have a lot on his plate, I understand, but he also lets his plate accumulate también. Yeah. He's never the type that let me just get this and get it done with. One example of how he lets things go, and I'm going to give you the reason why I make him do it, is because, basically, Mando is in charge. I don't know how it came about this, but he's in charge of making my dentist appointments. How did that come about? I don't even know, because I'm in charge of all of my appointments, right? But with the orthodontist, he's the one that's been getting the notifications. I guess it's under his phone number. So for the past year and a half, he's been the one taking care of that. And he's been pretty good at it. Hey, babe, you got an appointment coming up. Okay, bam. Remember, we live together, work together, everything together. So if I have to go to an appointment, he's going with me. They always make them in the morning to where it's before it's on my way to work, basically, right? So for the first time ever, and I'm going to say he made me miss an appointment because he forgot to tell me. And ever since then, this was almost a month ago, I've been telling him like, hey, so what's the new appointment? Right? And somebody in the comments of one of my reels that I posted about it was like, why don't you just make your own appointment? And for me, that is not the point. My point for Mando is that there's always little things that I ask him to do for me, as well as Guariz and other little things. And all my little things always get pushed to the side, 1,000%, right? So Mando made me realize one day, and I'm going to go back to the kids, just so you guys can understand. The kids, when my sister's kids, when they come over, before I would do everything for them. And Mando's like, if you keep doing everything for them, they're never going to learn to do anything because you're doing everything for them. So you need to be on top of them and, you know, pick up after yourself. Like, let's say after we eat, pick up your plate, put it in the sink, clean your little area where you...
teach them to be their own, you know, and do shit on their own.
So at the beginning, I would have to tell Rudy, pick up your plate. After he washed it, dejan un regadero de agua everywhere. So then I got to tell him, okay, you got to clean up if you dropped anything on the floor. And little by little, after some time, they'll get it to where now they have it 1,000%, right? Yeah. So going back to Mando, I felt that me...
doing shit for me wasn't going to get me anywhere.
Even though that example was actually for me, but that's just one. That's one of the things that he does for me, right? That was an example of me a huevo. I needed him to do it because I need him to learn to just do it and get it over with. Not only with that, with anything, with his own things, with Guariz, with just anything in life. I feel like if it's something that's going to take you 2 seconds, do it and get it over with. And all these little things, if you don't do them, they'll just add up on top of each other.
And that's where the stress and that's where the anxiety kicks in.
Correct.
Right. So how did we get here? And I'll be quick. Pretty much the way we got here was my homie was like, you know what? This I'm going through this, and this how I fixed it. Right. And if you one day whenever you're ready, get on your damn knees and pray to whoever you pray to or manifest whoever you manifest to. But get on your knees and ask for a fix, right? I was like, bro, there's no way. Like, there's no way this is going to happen. He's like, that's where you're already wrong. You're already wrong there at not believing. You ain't going to get shit like that. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Right? Yeah. So then I said, you know what? Let me try this. I tried it, you guys. And he said, just ask for it. And the first thing that comes to your mind, that's going to be your fix. I was like, okay, bet. I'm not going to lose nothing. This morning, I got into a quiet place, however you pray or however you manifest or whatever. I got to that place and I did my thing and I asked for it. I was like, okay, what should I fix? Where am I going wrong? How do I get rid of this? First thing that came to mind, something that my close people know. And it said in my mind, stop leaving things for later. Knock it out as soon as you can. And that's it. That's what came to my mind. I was like, this is crazy. Like, all this piled up to this day. And for that to be that, I'm like.
And for that to be the answer?
That to be the answer is like, all right, well, let's get to fucking work. Let's do this shit and let's see what happens. And the beauty about it, you guys, is that it's not January 1st. It's December 16, 17, 18. Not sure when you're listening to this. We don't got to start January 1st. We can start right now. Yeah. So, to terminar and to wrap this up, if you're going through anything or whatever it is, do what I just said and ask. And the first thing that comes to mind, try it out and let me know how it goes. All right. That's it, right? That's what I got.
So, I'm excited to see this new side of Mando because when he was telling me all this, he sounded excited. Like, damn, he kept saying, I had an epiphany. I had a breakthrough. Like, how is it possible that it's just now like hitting me that's what I should do? And he even said, I woke up this morning, I got stuff knocked out. And I feel great today. My head doesn't feel like I have a cloud over my head. Like I have so much to do. And I feel like once you get to that point, everything from this moment on will be easier for you to do ideally, right? Everything is, especially if you're knocking it out, you'll feel more proud of yourself, more accomplished basically. You'll have more mental clarity. You'll just feel like you're on top of it to the point where you're like, damn, I got all this time. What do I do now? Because that's where I'm at. I'm at a point where I feel like I have everything pretty más o menos organized, or I have dates and times for everything.
Whenever you have to do that. You leave it for that day.
So like yesterday, for example, I had done everything I needed to do. And I asked you like 3 times, is there anything else that you need me to do while I was at the warehouse? You were like, no. So I'm sitting there like, fuck, what do I do now? And what's crazy is that for the past few months, I didn't tell you this part because you were telling me about you. But for the past few months prior to this, I always try to help or fix your situations when I see that you have a lot over your head, right? To a point where I get like you, like your energy just rubs towards me. And even though I know I have all of my things in order, I feel like that brain fog kind of transmits over to me to where I'm like, damn, how do I help him fix this?
Avoid this.
But there's no way, because if he doesn't know, imagine how am I going to fix it if I have no idea? Because, you know, but with that said, I'm even excited. Right now, I still feel like that little energy that, you know, but I feel like with time, as I see you get more and more into that
Zen, let's say, or production.
Yeah, I feel like I'll get back to my 100 self, you know?
So for the people back at home, how can you, I think I already said it.
Well, give them a few tips. You know? What do you think? I mean, it's only day 1 for you, but it worked for you today. Next week, so
7 days. A few tips is know what you want to fix and what's your problem. And once you get that, you speak it out, you know, to yourself. And that answer might come. I might be wrong. It might be wrong. But for me, I want to practice it and I want to see where it goes with it. You know. But yeah, it's exciting. I've not never, but it's been a while where I'm looking forward till tonight. The reason I'm looking forward till tonight is because I knocked out what I could do already. Typically, it's more like, dang, I worry about tonight. Yeah. Because I got 6 million other things to do. Versus right now, I'm like, I can't wait for tonight because I got a dinner tonight, a business dinner. So yeah, having all that said, I feel good.
I'm proud of you, babe. I can't wait to see this
new version.
Yeah, new version. Hopefully, of Mando. Well, because it would stress me that you're stressed.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, how do I fix this? Mando doesn't deserve to be stressed. He deserves to be happy and mental clarity and Zen vibes all the time. But yeah, I'm excited to see, and I'm sure the girls at the warehouse too, excited to see this new version of Mando.
I'm excited too, and that moves us on to our topic of the day. And I think with this epiphany that you keep calling, that I called.
You kept calling.
It's going to be fun and easier to accomplish goals for 2025, right? And something that we've never done before is a vision board. Crafting our vision board and putting it together. What is a vision board, babe? To you?
A vision board is somewhere that you put down things that you want to get done for 2020. In our case, 2025 goals, or even they could be micro goals, big goals, anything that you guys want to do for 2025 or manifest for 2025. You put it onto this vision board.
This is like a visual representation of your goals and aspirations for the following year. It could be like a 6 months to a year goals, you know?
Yeah, your dreams, ambitions or desired outcomes. And you want to talk about why it's important to do this?
Before we get to that, I feel like it's a visual representation where you maybe monthly or weekly or daily, you see this board to motivate you to get there, right?
So why is it important to do a vision board?
I feel like we kind of touched it on the previous podcast, but on here, I would say the importance is that you visually see your goals, right? And you work towards them for the next, 6 months or 2 months versus they're in the back of your head, and 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna forget it.
Yeah, you forget. You get so busy with your everyday that it's just not even in out of mind, out of sight type of deal. But if you see it every day, it's something to like work towards, to remind you why you're doing what you're doing every day, and to hopefully get there within the next year.
Yeah, and I think something that millionaires and successful people talk about all the time is the law of attraction. So if you put it out there and you put, like, let's say a new house or a dog, somehow, some way that law of attraction is going to pull you towards getting that dog or that house. But obviously there's a lot of work behind it. It's not going to happen from one day to another, but you're working towards that goal daily or weekly, you know? Go ahead.
Number 2, it boosts motivation. A vision board serves as a daily reminder of your goals, which can fuel motivation and drive. Seeing your dreams visualized can inspire you to take constant action towards achieving them.
Yeah, I think it's like a hype team. It's hyping you daily to push you towards that, you know? And if it's not there, nothing's pushing you towards it. It's just your boring day or my boring and stressful day.
It kind of takes me back to when I told you guys that if you want to take a trip somewhere, don't just say, oh, one day. If you say, oh, one day I want to go to Costa Rica, that day is not going to happen unless you set it down somewhere. Yeah. Say it. And that's kind of where it goes with this. You're kind of saying it, manifesting, writing it down, or in a vision board case, adding pictures of it. And what?
No, go ahead.
I forgot.
I think a cool theory would be like, okay, well, I'm 3 months in and I haven't done shit on this vision board. Let me focus this month on this goal.
Yeah.
On my body or on my health or on my getting my dog. And you focus on it, laser focus, you're probably going to get at least one thing off of that vision board, you know?
And I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but I would say do realistic goals too. Yeah. You know, just so you won't. What did I tell you? You're starting out with your car. What you're setting yourself
for failure.
Yeah, don't set yourself up for failure. Kind of do things that you know you can achieve if you really set your mind to. And every year you can go more and you could do more and more and more, right? So let's say you're 18 years old or just graduated college or just graduated high school. Okay. Don't even have a job yet. Yeah. Don't be like, oh, this year I'm buying myself a Lambo. You get what I'm saying? Right. Kind of say at least like this year I want to buy my first car. Start that way, because I feel like it's more attainable and you won't, again, set yourself up for failure. Because it could happen, right? Yeah. You could potentially buy your Lambo right after high school.
You might just win the lottery or some shit. You might hit the lotto.
You might blow up somewhere, but...
Not blow up, like blow up
but
social media way.
Just so you won't set yourself up for failure, I would say do more realistic goals and stuff that you know are achievable if you set your mind to, right? Because in my case, what is something that, you know, I would love $1 million horse in my backyard, right? But I don't know how to take care of horses. Neither does Mondo. We don't have a farm. Right. We need more land. There's just too many obstacles to get there. So would I put that on my vision board right now? No. But maybe one day, right? Yeah, one day. We'll see.
Yeah. But, I feel like we got to explain also there's, you know, what you need to create this vision board and making sure you're at the right environment to create this vision board. So number one, the back in the day version that we didn't do was like go to the library or buy a shitload of magazines, cut out whatever you want and paste it onto like a poster board, right? Yeah. That's kind of what the right way or the
vibes were back in the day.
Right? So we were going to do that, but a homie of mine went to the library and
they don't have magazines
and didn't have magazines no more. So I was like, all right, let's pivot. So we literally got online, got on Canva and, you know, put our vision boards together. And then later on, we're going to print it, you know, once we have it fully, you know.
Which makes it way more easier. Canva has layout for you on there if you have Canva. But if you don't, you could easily save pictures from anywhere, Pinterest, Google. You could be very specific. Like if you want a red Mercedes with white interior, you could Google that shit quickly. Google that, print it out, and start pasting it on your board. Or if you have Canva, add it to your board, get that printed out. And that's the way we did it with Canva.
Yeah, and I think part two is finding the right environment to do this vision board versus like, I don't know, doing it after or before dinner and you have your kids running around or your family or at work and your boss is screaming at you.
You can't focus.
You know, so we decided to go to our homies, let's say a nutrition shop, like something like a coffee shop, sat down, took our laptops out and, you know, bouncing ideas around and they have similar goals or they have their goals and we could like get ideas. So then at one point we exchanged it and be like, look what I'm working on. And you get ideas and you bounce ideas off from other people.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So I think that's important, setting up maybe a friend that kind of has similar goals to you. Or if she doesn't, you guys could work together to figure some shit out,
And I feel like doing it the way that we did it made it a lot easier because it is harder for you to go out of your way to look for a poster board. Not even that hard, but nowadays that we want everything like right in front of us, right here, right now. Doing it on Canva, all you need is your phone. Copy, save, whatever pictures you want, add to Canva, bam, you're done, right? To whereas before, like Mondo said, you'll have to hunt down magazines. And what if you want a red Mercedes and there's no magazines with the red Mercedes, right? So yeah, don't overthink it. Set up a date, you and your bae or you and your bestie, and make these vision boards come to life, baby.
I have a question though. What happens when you go on your vision board, let's say in July, the middle of the year, and you kind of don't want that shit no more?
You could change it.
You could change it, right?
Yeah.
Or what happens if you already reached that goal? Just cross it out.
I would say just cross it off. Yeah.
Or like a check mark, a stamp. But yeah, can you update your vision board?
I would say your vibes and your tribe, your surroundings, life changes almost constantly. So I don't see why not.
Yeah. But that's kind of a wrap up of our vision board. Can you show us your vision board or no?
I can kind of go over it.
Okay.
I feel like there's still some
missing
little
items,
tweaks that I want to do to it, but
yeah,
for the most part,
you could tell us. You could at least tell us what's in there.
Yeah, it's not a secret, guys. All right, my vision board this year for 2025. What do I have on here? All right. Once we get back at the beginning, well, you guys know we'll be in Mexico at the beginning of the year, so we won't really start January 1st. We'll start January 10th, or when do we get back? I don't even know. But anyways, so some of the things that I have on here is, you guys know we need a second car. So the car is on here. I want to continue working on my fitness and see where I could get for the next year, right?
Okay.
I put a lot of Florida things in here because I feel like the past few years, you guys know that we've cut back a lot on traveling. And even though we've cut back a lot in traveling and we're home, we haven't done things that we would like to do and as much as we would like to do it. So a lot of Florida things, a lot of beaches. I want to be a morning person. Maybe one day wake you up and be like, babe, let's go watch the sunrise at the beach.
Okay.
I just want to get more into my Florida vibes. Because I feel like we've been living. No, I feel like we haven't been living. We've been work.
We've been here, but we've been so focused.
Yeah, we get back when it's already dark outside, and it just sucks. Even before the time change, we would get back, and 20 seconds later, it's dark already.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
And once it gets dark for Mondo and I, especially for Mondo, it's like it's night. Even though it's 5 o'clock and it's dark outside for Mondo, it's already 11 p.m.
Yeah.
I do want to invest, buy another property to like rent out or something like that.
Impressive.
A few more minor home renovations. Minor, not the big ones, just some of the little ones, because you guys know I also have a wedding in here in my vision board that we have coming up this upcoming year. I want to work more on self-care. And for anyone that gets on my lives in the mornings, you guys know that I am team #Fodonga vibes.
Okay.
Like, sí me arreglo to a certain extent, but it's like chill vibes always. And I want to start getting more ready. I always tell you guys that I'm so jealous of Juani. Shout out to my girl Juani at Rockham. The fact that she has kids and she still gets up and gets ready to a T every day. Yeah. I admire that. I wish I could do that. But hopefully 2025, I'm going to try to get more ready.
Put together.
More put together. Look more presentable. Look more like a businesswoman.
When's
and not so fodonga.
I'm trying to envision. When's the last time that you would say you like got ready? That's how you want to come out.
Every day? I wouldn't even know. Like, never. I really don't. All? When we were in Mexico, no, I didn't. Even when we went to Mexico this year, I didn't do my makeup.
When we saw one of the salones, like you're wearing like a the black pants, like slacks looking like. I would say something like that. That's
I
put
didn't
together.
do my hair or makeup that day. Remember, my hair was like all bloom.
So
and
what?
Exactly.
Okay.
I wouldn't know because I don't ever get ready. Maybe when we went to Ashley's wedding, I got ready.
Okay.
I did my makeup.
But not like that.
Obviously, that's
super extra.
I got my makeup done. I didn't do my own makeup. But yeah, I want to be a little more put together.
Okay.
You know, that part. What else do I have on here? I have you and I sitting here like at a cute coffee shop.
We're both dressed up?
We're both dressed up.
Okay.
We both look like business people, not like we're chilling every day, leaving the gym, you know, same outfits every day, different colors. So yeah, again, that's back with the more put together. What else do I have in here? This is my favorite part, you guys. I want to buy Chalino a girlfriend. I want to have
animals?
Another mini cow. Mm-hmm.
I think you're setting up for failure there.
No. A mini cow and fix or extend their barn area. So I want to do that. And I already said the wedding. I have the wedding stuff going with my whole family out to Mexico. And of course, work on the brands and get them to another level as well as my social media. And
love that.
I think that's it, babe.
Let me go on mine, and mine is going to be, it's not fully complete yet. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 things, but I could remove it or add. It doesn't really matter. But the first thing is, do I say the number of like subscribers that I want to hit, or just I want to hit a number, right?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, well, I'll say it on here and
manifest it, babe.
I'll manifest it. My goal for Lily and Bay is 200K
on
subscribers on YouTube. And I think the most important part is to make a plan, right? To make a plan and how we're going to get there versus, I just want to hit 200K. So I think it's going to take another day or is a whole nother task to like build a little pre-plan of how you're going to get there, right? So I think that's very important.
Because fun fact, sorry to interrupt, until this point, we've gotten to almost 120
without a plan.
With no plan, just vlogging randomly whenever se nos pega la gana, whenever we randomly go on a trip with no plan. We've gotten there. I'm sure you guys have seen that we don't post as much.
Right. Maybe like once a week.
And it's still growing though, thankfully. But
with intention and work, I think it's possible. The next one is 50K here on the TCR podcast on YouTube.
Where are you at right now?
I think we're at 20 something. Okay. So we're halfway there. I think that's reachable. 300K followers on Guariz Brand on the brand's Instagram. So that's a goal there too. Then down below, I have like a image of like maybe like 6 people together. I think it's very big. Like I said last year for this year, collaborations as far as like, just collaborations, business and team collaborations. I think that's big and a lot of teamwork. So, giving task off, that's huge when it comes to a business and a business owner. I have another little box, and that's part of the anxiety that we spoke about earlier, which is be present. I think that's huge. Just live in the moment versus trying to figure out the next move, just be present. I think that was important. I got a couple more, which is some Zen vibe rocks. Have you guys seen those before?
The ones that you stack.
The ones that you stack, you do like your little yoga or whatever you want to do. I think that one's cool. The last 2 is a picture of Dak Prescott.
Damn.
Not for his football moves or nothing like that. Not a fan. Let's not get into that. More like his body. His the way that his body is set up, I think that's something that I could, kind of get, not fully because he's been working for years.
Well, we asked each other what's our body goals. Yeah. So we were just throwing people out there, and Dak Prescott was one of them, and we're like, you know what? I think you could do that, babe. So.
Yeah, and then I have a car on here, which I can't disclose, but I think you guys know. One more is money. And the money number, like how much money I would like to have liquid in the bank by the end of next year. So I think that's cool. And last but not least is October 21st.
I do. Diles lo que vas a hacer.
So my goal for 2025 is to celebrate my birthday on October 21st, not November 21st, because November 21st always tends to be such a damn busy month as far as sales, Black Friday, and I don't get to like enjoy my birthday. Mm-hmm. So for October this year, in 2025 actually, I'm celebrating my birthday, like going on a trip or doing a carne asada or something.
Like, we're not going on no trip, honey.
Well, I'm going to celebrate it like that day because this year was like, más chill because we had to work tomorrow.
Don't think I'm negative, Nancy. It's because we got something there.
Yeah, in October or September, but whatever. So yeah, that's what I have on here, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2025 brings, and I think the best part is that we're working on it right now.
Yeah. That's the part that actually came to a surprise for me when Mando said, like, we're starting right now, not January 1st. And that is very, very, very big.
Rare for me.
Rare for Mando, yeah, but it's very big for you to say that you want to start doing something now. A lot of people wait until Monday.
And then you're crudo on
and then
that
wait
day.
Until the next Monday, and then wait until the beginning of the year. They keep pushing. Why? Start right now. Right now. Even if let's say diet vibes. You fucked up this morning. You've been fucking up every day. Well, the next meal, eat a salad. Start right now.
Yeah.
Like everything, every day, every hour counts towards it if you're working towards it. So I don't see why people wait for I don't know what day.
Yeah, so comment down below. Let us know if we motivate you guys to start your vision board or to do something for 2025 already. I feel like if you start, which you can, it's fine. But if you start, Wednesday of 2025, the 5th is like, you're kind of already behind, which you could do it. But
don't discourage them. You guys just do it, but do it right now. As a matter of fact, send me your vision boards.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Send me yours. I'll send you mine. The only people that are gonna get mine is if you send me yours.
Like if
that
they
way
DM
I know
yours?
You did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same here.
And don't wait to have. Mando said, get a group of friends. That would be great, but I know not everyone has like a tribe.
Right.
You don't have to have somebody. Just go ahead and start saving them, putting them together, and bam, give yourself 20 minutes. Say, Alexa, give me 20 minutes, and start saving stuff, put it together, and bam, little by little, you can work on it. If you have kids and they don't leave you alone, pretend you're going to the shitter and do it right there real quick, But just have something written down, because Mando and I were so mad at ourselves this whole year for not making it happen. The beginning of the year, we were all down and ready.
Yeah.
And then little by little, we were like, fuck, we can't forget it. And guess what? The year flew by. We did have some micro goals that were in our head that we kind of, that we did sin querer queriendo. But if you have them written down, it's a lot better. Some of my micro goals for this year that I didn't put it on a vision board. I'm going to say a few. You can say a few.
Okay.
Yeah. My mini cows, my mini barn in the backyard, adding more, making the home feel more cozy or more like a home. Because you guys know, a lot of us influencers, I don't know why we do this, but I'm going to just put ourselves out. We have this house and then there's nothing on the walls, no pictures nowhere. It looks like nobody lives there. So I wanted the home to feel more like a home. Worked on my fitness. You guys saw that was really big for me this year. Not only fitness, but as well as my gut health and eating more clean and just being more aware of everything that I put into my body, even the drinking and all that. We fixed the warehouse, the office at the warehouse, even though it got flooded, but it's getting fixed again. So that was another goal of ours. We fixed your office a little
finally,
bit.
Yes.
What else?
Was it the podcast room this year or last year?
Oh, that's a good one.
I think it was early this year too.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm like 99% sure.
So if we did the podcast this year, we did the podcast room. I think it was this year. I think you're right. And what else did we do?
Oh, we focused on our health.
Well, I already said mine. Now you say yours.
Yeah, I focused on my health. I think I started early last year, but like fully dedicated and
not early last year, the ending of last year.
Right. Oh yeah, and then I started seeing progress, and then I got a personal trainer. Then it was like, bam, like okay, I feel good now. Now I'm excited for 2025. What else did we accomplish? Oh, very important. Almost missed it. I
What?
almost forgot to even talk about this.
100 episodes or
No.
what? Oh.
3-time champions, El Club de la América.
Ay, Armando, por favor.
3-time champs, not one, not two, 3-time champs. Come on now, you playing around. Yeah, so that one too. What else? Oh, less traveling, which that was last year's goal, but possibly, we carried it on to this year. So that was big too.
Yeah, fun fact. We were doing our vision boards today and I looked at Mando and I'm like, a lot of people, they put flights and destinations. Yo no quiero saber nada de eso. And Mando's like, me neither. I don't want nothing. And our friends that we were with, they looked at us like, what? Like, what's wrong with y'all? But you actually said that we did what? We overdid it and we
got burnt out.
We got burnt out of traveling. So that's why I put a lot of Florida things. I'm ready to be home, be present, do carne asadas at home, do beach days with the family.
Yeah. I don't know if
I'm not saying we're not gonna travel. You guys know we do.
Yeah.
But we just right now I'm just trying to be home.
Yeah. I don't know
well, for the past 3 years since I've been burnt out.
if it's 100%, but this article states that 63% of the people that make 63% of the people that make a vision board accomplish it. 63%. So I don't know if accomplishment means 100% of your vision board or just a couple things. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you accomplish something on there, which is very important. 63%. Imagine.
Yeah, that's a lot.
63% success rate. On
Imagine
this vision
how
board.
proud of yourself you would be if you do your vision board and if you actually make it a reality.
And lastly, a question for you. Mm-hmm. You know how people say, lo que tus planes no se platican? Mm-hmm. What do you got to say about a vision board? If you believe in that, I guess don't show it to anybody. If you believe in it, I'm not saying you believe in it or not, but if you do.
You know what? I hear that a lot. Que no digas tus planes until it happens. But I would say maybe don't say your goals that are...
Wait,
what? Why are you asking me and then you're going to interrupt me?
Because I'm going to fix it right here. Just, there's people that need to hear your plans. There's people that you shouldn't tell. That's where it's at. I think that's where it's at. Sorry, you probably already forgot what you're going to say. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I tried to become better at it. To stop interrupting you. My bad.
It's okay. I interrupt you all the time too.
I think that's where it's at. And I had to say this. There's people you should tell your plans to, and there's people that they shouldn't even hear your shit. Because I tell my plans and I tell my concepts and ideas to certain people because I know they're going to help me fix it, adjust it, or hype me up about it. There's other people that I used to tell, let's say, and they'd be like, don't do that shit, bro. That shit don't make no sense. And you're just wasting your time. Mm-hmm. So you got to know who to tell these plans to. My bad.
No, you're good.
I just messed that up.
That's a good one.
But yeah, just know who you're going to tell these plans to.
Well, right now we're telling the whole world, so.
Yeah. Damn. It doesn't matter.
Right?
But yeah. What else, babe?
That's it, right?
That's it on today's podcast. It was a short one, 40-something minutes. We kind of...
Let us know down below if you guys have any tips for us or any...
things we should add.
Yeah,
we forgot.
things we should add, like a baby next... no, not
Wait,
yet.
you know what? I didn't add on mine and you guys are going to come at me. There's no wedding stuff on there. So I got to add at least something.
Si te quieres casar, si no, no te voy a rogar tampoco, Armando.
Que nos casemos juntos.
But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and we'll see you on the next podcast. Bye.
Bye.